The following media you are about to watch is for educational purposes only. Please do not conduct these activities at home. These operations are conducted by professionals with law enforcement presence. Your discretion is advised. Watch this full sting operation take place and experience Protect the Innocent raw and uncut by becoming a member today at officialpti.com or on locals at protecttheinnocent.locals.com.
All right, you guys, so we're here at the office. Today we have Bob. Well, his name's not actually Bob. It's Aaron Downs. He's a 29-year-old man from Jacksonville, Florida. This individual was having conversations that were extremely sexually charged with a 12-year-old girl. If you guys are familiar with this channel, you guys probably know about Whisper at this point. It's an app like Twitter, except you can make posts completely anonymous. Basically, our decoy, Eric from Predator Catchers Indianapolis, put out a post on Whisper saying, "I don't want to go to school tomorrow," with a crying emoji. And so I want to make it very clear, our decoys post, and then these predators come to them, right? We never reach out to these predators first. So she made this post on Whisper, and a person by the username giant_fig responds. He says, "I'm sorry," in response to her saying she doesn't want to go to school tomorrow. This is Aaron, and this is where this conversation starts. But these first conversations, you know, it's always in the beginning, they want to develop a relationship with the child, right? They want to, you know, make them feel comfortable, right? They don't want to start off right away with the sexual content. Sometimes they do. Sometimes these predators, as you've seen before, sometimes they do. But in this case, he's just like, "I'm sorry." She says, "It's cool." But the second thing he says is, "What grade?" She says 6th. At that point, you would think Aaron here would discontinue the conversation. That's what a good person would do, right? He says, "Nice. How old are you?" She says, 12, you? Again, 6th grade, 12 years old. Continues the conversation, and it only gets worse from here. "I'm 29. I bet you're a cutie," he says. He sends a picture of himself, and this is the picture Aaron chooses to send. A picture of him, presumably in bed under the covers with his shirt off. Now, my decoy says, "Why does it say you're 700 miles away?" You know, to establish where exactly Aaron's located, right? She says, "Where are you from?" He says, you are cute, because she sends a pic back to him. He says, Florida. The decoy says, what city? Says, you're far away. He says, Jacksonville, what about you? She says, Fleming Island, which is a city here in Jacksonville. He says, nice. Do you have cute bikinis? Instantly trying to get compromising pictures of her. You're only 36 minutes from me. I do not know. Sorry if what I said bothered you. Okay, good. Do you want to text my phone? She says, nothing you said bothered me. He says, you going to sleep yet? And then he sends his phone number. She says, no. What's your number? He says, can't wait to hear from you. Have you texted me yet? Winky face. And so at this point, it goes over to text message with Aaron's phone number. At this point, he says, aren't you supposed to be asleep? Does your dad or mom know you're texting me? He says, good morning. Hi. Good night. Good morning. I know you have a great day at school. Hi. So my decoy doesn't respond. And this is when predators do this, it really, you start to get an idea of the desperation here to abuse innocent children, right? She just said, hey, right? She just said, hey on Monday. Actually, Sunday night. He says, aren't you supposed to be asleep? Does your dad or mom know you're texting me? Question mark, right? A whole day goes by, nothing. But this whole day on Monday, good morning, hi, good night. The next day, good morning, I know you have a great day at school. In the afternoon, hi. She doesn't say anything for a while. And then she finally says, hey. He says, how are you doing? She doesn't say anything again, right? He says, good night, princess. The next day, how did you sleep? So there's so many gaps here where Aaron could stop talking, right? These guys have so many chances, and every single time they just continue to go on and on and on with children, right? So she says, good you. Can you send a pic? He says, sure, you first. I'm nervous. She says, why are you nervous? I don't know. I just am, he says. Where are you? She says, school. Again, this is a child, right? She's at school, and you're texting this little girl while she's at school. Like, it's beyond me. I don't understand how these people, what's going on in their head, right? What time do you get out? He says. She sends a picture of herself with a peace sign. She says, your turn, 4 o'clock. He says, you're cute. She says, thank you. And, you know, this decoy picture, you guys, this is like a young looking child, right? Obviously, we never have our decoys being actual children, right? These are edited pictures of adults, but the way that this picture was edited, this is a little girl. And when I look at pictures like this, it just drives it home. And I wish I could show you guys, right? But we have to make sure that the decoys can continue to do their job and their identity isn't put out to where predators can watch these videos and, you know, catch on. And if they see this decoy, ignore her, right? And then go abuse another child that's real, right? So, but if you guys could see this picture, your stomach would turn. The conversation goes on and on and on, right? He asks if she has a boyfriend. She says, no, I'm single. He says, I'm also nervous because I don't want to get in trouble by the law. So he clearly understands this is illegal, but it doesn't matter to him, right? The sickness inside of him is bubbling over, and he just can't stop talking to this child. That's what we're seeing here. He says, okay, your age doesn't bother me, but I don't want to get in trouble. I'm 29. So you see how I could get in trouble. She says, I won't tell no one we're talking. And no one goes through my phone. He says, okay, if we go out together, what do we tell people? Like if we go out to the mall or to a movie. She says, I don't know. LOL, you're my big bro. LOL. You'd want to hang out with me? Question mark. He says, how many classes do you have? She says, no, I asked you a question. LOL. Don't ignore my question and ask me a question. We like to keep these predators on track. You know what I'm saying? So when they try to skew off onto something else, it's like, no, let's get back to the question at hand. You want to hang out with this child. Let's get back to that, right? He then says, because I'm 29, it's frowned upon for a 29-year-old talking to a 12-year-old. Frowned upon? Aaron, I think it's a little bit more than frowned upon. He says, I'll answer any questions you have. Can I give you a nickname? I want to keep talking to you. She says, yeah, you can. He says, okay, so what are your questions? I don't have a question right now, she says. Okay, what do you want to do this weekend? And if we go out, what will we tell people? Again, he says, he's scared of what people are going to think in public, right? He knows this is wrong. And he's concerned about how he's going to evade the eye of concerned citizens, right? I don't know. You actually want to hang out this weekend? Again, questioning him. You want to hang out with me, a 12-year-old girl. He says, yeah, if you want to. He says, okay, where do you want to meet? She says, if you got something in mind, you can be real with me. It won't offend me. He says, oh, okay. Have you had sex yet? So she says, you can be real with me, right? She's pulling the demon out of this guy, right? Instantly, right? LOL, okay, have you had sex yet? Maybe we can get naked and cuddle, or cuddle in clothes. She says, I've done it once. He said, did it hurt? She says, a little. He says, I'm sorry, we don't have to have sex, but I can get you off if you want. She says, just tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you if I'm down. I want to have sex, and I want to eat you out, but first I want to take you out to eat. So right there, he admits to wanting to rape this child, right? Because let's get this very clear. This isn't sex. This isn't sex. This is rape. And I really want to drive that point forward. This is rape. She says, oh dang, you really want to do that with me? Again, questioning him. He says, are you down? Or we can just go eat. She says, yeah. He says, okay. What time do you want me to pick you up and where? I want you to sleep in. She says, didn't think you want to do that since I'm 12. He says, yeah, I'm still a little nervous about that. He's just a little nervous. But once we meet, I think I'll be fine. And yeah, I want to get enough sleep on Friday night. She says, you want to meet tomorrow? I have work tomorrow. You have school, right? She says, yeah, when are you off? We can meet after this. And so at this point, they are talking, and, he's trying to meet up with her and do the horrible, disgusting acts that he's been speaking about, right? So if we skip further ahead, then he goes on to say, what nicknames do your friends give you? He says, how about I call you Princess, Sweet Pea, or Baby? Sweet Pea? That's insane to me. That's literally insane to me. Like, Princess? He's talking to this little girl and giving her nicknames like she's his daughter. And we'll get to why that's pretty scary in a minute. She says, Princess works. This is where things start to unravel, right? This is where we find out who Aaron is. Aaron Downs. I can't leave the ship, Princess. I will take it tomorrow. Because she wanted a picture proving that he's in Jacksonville, right? Because it said that he was 700 miles away. I'm on a boat and I have to be here for 24 hours. I will be leaving around lunch, so I'll send you the pic, okay? She says, oh, are you in the Navy or something? He says, yeah, I am. She says, oh. He says, is that okay? She says, yeah. Can I see a pic of you in your uniform? He says, okay. Are you home now? He says, maybe, in response to the uniform picture. And then that's when we get this picture. And that right there is Aaron Downs. That right there is a man that is in the military, right? He is supposed to be protecting and serving. He is supposed to uphold a level of integrity, courage, honesty, bravery, honor. Everything we read isn't honorable. It's disgusting, and demons like this should not be serving our country, should not be paid with our tax dollars, right? That's this guy. That's Aaron Downs. And I'm sure the military is gonna love to hear this, right? So it goes on. She says, oh, I meant the one proving you're in Jacksonville. And then he sends a picture of the gas station on the Mayport Navy base here in Jacksonville, proving that one, he's in the Navy, two, he's here. He sends more pictures of all of these different things on the military base. He wants her to lie to his mom, saying, well, can you say you're spending the night at your friend's house? I also have some beer if you've never tried that. So he wants to give this child alcohol. So we have a child rapist who wants to intoxicate that child with beer, okay? Wants her to lie to her mom and say that she's going to a friend's house, so her mom will have no idea where she's at. She'll think she's at a friend's house. You understand how this stuff gets really, really dark, right? This man could be easily trying to set up a situation where he can kidnap this little girl. That's a very real possibility right now. And that is sad and disturbing, and all I can say is not on my watch. He says, what are you wearing to bed, princess? The decoy completely ignores that question and says, you got a wife? I love my decoys. Let me say that right now. I love my decoys, right? They get straight to the point because that's what matters here. And this is where things start to unravel yet again. And it's very sad. He says, yes, I do. She is not with me right now and she is in another state. He says, princess, you mad at me? What are you wearing to bed tonight? She says, well, I still want to know if the guy I'm talking to has a girl. You got kids too? What are you wearing to school? She says, you have a good day? And you didn't answer. Do you have kids? She says. He says, yes, one. She's 2 months. He has a wife that just gave birth to his child 2 months ago. A little baby girl. This man has a daughter. And he's doing this. that little baby needs to be as far away from this man as possible. That's all I can say. Because I think the statistics are 80% of these things, 80% of abuse is within the family. We don't know what he's capable of as far as his family goes, but we know he's willing to do this. So what else would he be willing to do? And I want to say something to the wife, if you're watching. I'm so sorry you had to find out like this. And understand that this is a blessing in disguise. Because if that little girl were to be hurt by him, that's way worse than this, right? This is a warning. For all we know, this could be divine intervention, right? We came in, we were sent, we found this man, and now he will be unable to hurt that baby girl in any way. It's a horrible situation, and I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but I think it's beautiful that now you can protect that baby girl. I wish the best for you, and if you need anything, please reach out to us, protectinnocent101@gmail.com. We can help in any way that we can, because I can only imagine the grief. He says, "Are you on birth control?" She says, "No, why?" He says, "Just wondering if I might need to get condoms or not. I don't want to maybe have sex and you end up pregnant. Or I can just pull out and either come in your ass or in your mouth. Up to you." Walking demon. Walking demon. She says, "Oh, LOL. I asked what you wanted to do after the movie. You said you don't know. LOL, is that what you're trying to do?" He says, "Maybe, LOL. I'm not sure. Just preparing for every possible event. LOL." He says, "Our song is Lil Boo Thing by Paul Russell." "Hey, princess, I have been thinking a lot about our date Wednesday." He sends another picture, and this one is in his uniform, and he's on a Navy ship. So we can presume that he's doing this while at work on a Navy ship. Is this who we want protecting us? I'll let you guys decide in the comments. Get more pictures of you, please. I was hoping for a full body pic of you in your uniform, she says. He says, "Okay. Well, hang on, and I'll get you one. Can I get one of you full body?" he says. "You can surprise me of what you're wearing if you're wearing anything at all." He sends her this. We have the full Navy uniform. "I'd have to change before we could go watch the movie." She says, "Why would you have to change?" "Because I'm not supposed to go out in uniform to places other than work and home. But you're supposed to meet up and rape kids." Huh. Interesting logic. Interesting logic. She sends her a picture of herself. "I love your hair and your jacket is cute too. Can we take pictures together tomorrow?" he says. She says, "Of course. Like just selfies?" He says, "Like some sexy pictures. You want me to come to my house after the movie? How long do we have before you have to be home?" She says, "What do you mean, sexy pictures?" He says, "Oh, I'll have to show you." She says, "You can't tell me?" He says, "Okay, princess baby, it will be easier to show you." She says, "Okay, wish you just tell me." He says, it's really hard to explain. Do you have any thongs? She says, I had one, but I don't know where it is. He says, you should wear that tomorrow for me. She says, well, try to explain it. He says, it's where you and I sit, stand, or lay down in a sexy position. So we can kind of get the idea. He wants to take sexual pictures of this little girl. So what time do I need to have you home by? She says, I don't know yet. I gotta see when my mom is getting off, but let's meet around 7 tomorrow. He says, okay, where? I need an address, beautiful. He says, okay, I'm excited to hear your voice. Princess, it's been a sec. Because they scheduled a call and you guys either heard that call already, or I'm gonna be playing it after this debrief. But he admitted to a lot on that call as well. I really like talking to you. You have a beautiful voice. If you want to bring an extra pair of clothes, you can shower at my place. I would bring an extra pair of panties and a bra, just in case, with a winky face. I enjoyed talking to you. I'm excited for tomorrow. He says, me too, princess. She says, what are you excited to do tonight? Hold you close to me, he says. I want you to spend the night. Is that okay? She says, you do? He says, yeah, do you? I'll take you back before your mom wakes up, he says. This is so disturbing, you guys. She says, I'd be down to stay. He says, okay, pack clothes then, and shampoo and soap. You can use my toothbrush, he says. She says, so I just wanted to make sure, since you talked about it, you're getting condoms, right? He says, yeah, I am. And we'll make sure to get those condoms from him when we get there, just to make sure he got them, to further incriminate him and everything he was trying to do here. You want sex tonight, don't you? I'm going to get them just in case. She says, it's up to you. Okay, I will get them just in case. And so that's where we're at. At this point, we are scheduled to intervene here around 7. That's when we're going to be at the location. It is the movie theater in Fleming Island. And we're going to see if Aaron is going to show up, what's going to go down here. This is a man who's also in the military, so NCIS will be involved, as well as the Clay County Sheriff's Office. Yeah, at this point, we're going to start getting ready and make sure that tonight there isn't a little girl being kidnapped, raped, intoxicated by a 29-year-old man just to be plopped right back to her mother's house right after. Imagine the trauma if we weren't here. If this was a real little girl, imagine the trauma. So I'm excited to get this one. And you guys are coming along with us, so let's get this guy.
Can you hear me?
There's me.
Where are you?
I'm at my car.
inside?
Are you in there?
Well, yeah. I just texted you that.
Okay. Well, walk up to the front.
Are you coming inside?
Honey, walk up to the front.
Okay.
Alright.
You just want to stay on the phone so I can find you?
Yeah.
Okay. You sound like you're nice.
Not bad.
Hey, Bob! Bob, don't do this. Listen, Aaron, you have everything.
He's going this way.
We know you're
Where are
in
you
the
going?
military. It's gonna be bad for you.
Oh, you're stationed at Mayport, right?
You want to get your resources.
Oh, you're stationed at Mayport.
You want to run away right now?
Please, can you turn off the camera, please?
You are in the military doing these things. You think that that's okay?
There's his
You
license
have your
plate.
license plate and
2A
You want to run off?
ON PD8 Alabama.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Aaron? And who are you on the phone with? Be honest. We have resources, but if you can't be honest here, what is there to do with you? You're in the military. You know what it's about. Integrity, honesty. Let's be real here. Because there's not much we can do for you for the military, because that's probably over. But we can, depending on how this goes here, you could get help.
Can we not send this?
What
Please?
are you here to do?
Nothing. I actually wasn't going to do anything.
Okay, who are you here to meet?
I don't even remember her name.
Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out, man. Your name isn't Bob, is it?
No.
What is it?
We already know what it is.
Because this is a test of honesty. You're in the
It's
military.
Aaron.
You know what this, Aaron what?
You really want to know my last name?
Yes.
My name's Downs.
Okay. That's honest.
Maybe for 9 years, almost. Yeah, no, 9 years.
Okay.
And I have a wife and child.
I know that.
Yeah.
And so, having a wife and child, what are you doing
I
here?
don't know. Being stupid.
How old was this child? And what's her name? Let's just be honest here.
I don't know. Don't know
You
her
do
name.
know. You're
I don't
here.
know
You
her
wanted
name.
to do a sleepover. Listen, we have everything.
Why are you asking?
Because this is a test of your
Can
honesty.
we turn that off, please?
This is for our safety and
That's
yours.
fine.
You
I'm not
understand that
gonna
you're
do
a
anything.
dangerous individual? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're dangerous, man. And you just ran out of a movie theater like you just robbed the place. You just ran out of the
Because I
movie
fucked
theater
up.
at full speed.
Because I fucked up.
I
know
understand you
fucked
fucked up, but let's be honest now.
Why are you wearing a mask?
Because I need to protect myself from people like
You
you.
think
Why are you here?
I wanted to watch a movie actually.
What?
The Bob Marley movie.
Okay, with who?
I don't know her name.
Okay, well pull out your phone because it's all there. So you have all the text messages. Who's that to?
Her name's at the top.
Let me see.
It's not.
Move your
it's not-
thumb.
it's not
But what is
that.
it? Can you click that, please? Because listen, we can't get you help if you're going to do this. Like, listen, we deal with
This
a lot
is what
of
it
people
says.
here.
It does not say her
You don't
name.
need to shove that in my face because that's unacceptable. Okay, and so her name is Princess.
Yes.
What's that about?
I don't know. I have a daughter, and I don't know. Yes, I know it's
Mm-mm.
fucked up. I understand that.
You're gonna try to compare it to that. I mean, listen. Would you? What would you think if this was your daughter? Or
I'd be mad.
would you?
Yes, I would. I would. I don't understand it either.
So, I want to go over some things here. Okay. What's your phone number?
256-200-8816.
Okay. Is that the phone number you were texting her from?
Yes, that's my actual phone number.
Okay. This is just test some honesty here. Okay. We can see what we can do for you, but it's all.
Not tell the Navy.
I'm sorry.
Not tell the Navy. 'Cause
I
this will
don't-
ruin my career.
Okay. I don't even know what that's about necessarily. So.
Okay.
But let's get to this. How old are you? And honestly,
29.
okay, do you have an ID to prove this, or?
Yes, I have two actually.
Okay. Okay. You have your military ID?
I do. I'm not showing you that.
Okay. That's fine.
that's
So
government ID.
why did your name's Giant Fig on Whisper? Where you met her on Whisper, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And what was the first thing you said to her?
I don't remember.
You said, I'm sorry. And then why did you say that?
I
And
don't
how does
remember.
Whisper, you don't remember?
I don't remember.
Aaron, listen. This
I don't remember why I said
you don't
I'm
remember
sorry.
her name. You came
No,
here
I
to
don't.
meet her to, you don't even remember her name.
No. I was gonna tell her
How does that look, actually?
bad.
That you don't even
Terrible.
remember her name, actually.
Terrible.
So you just came here to meet her. She's 12 years old, and you don't even remember
I was gonna say
her name. That's
not doing
actually
this.
worse. I'm asking you
Okay.
to be honest. It's actually worse that you don't know her name because it
Okay.
just shows the level that you don't really care. So I don't know if you think that that's helping you or
no, I don't. I'm being honest.
That you
said
just
be
you
honest.
didn't
Well, no, hang
know
on.
her name.
You
You,
said
just came to do.
you said be honest, so
Okay.
I'm being honest. I actually came here to say I'm not doing this. I 100% came here to tell her that
Okay.
because I didn't want to do this. But I did want to go see the movie, and
Okay.
I was gonna go see the movie.
So she said, "How does Whisper work? How does Whisper work?" She didn't say that.
It's
I'm asking you,
anonymous.
how does? Okay, it's
It's anonymous
anonymous.
stuff.
And so what? Anonymous what?
You can put literally anything on there.
Anything posts?
Yes,
Okay. And she had a post on there, right?
yes. No, I don't
Saying
remember
what?
what it was. I don't remember.
Okay. Well, it says, "I don't want to go to school tomorrow,"
Okay.
and you say, "I'm sorry." That's what
That's
happened.
I feel like this is genuine. Okay, you don't want to go to school. Cool. Sorry.
Okay. Can we pull up the Whisper app?
You can pull it up. Would you like?
Well, let's go to the chats and let's scroll all the way up. She's at the top.
Is she? She's
I
not.
don't
at
want to
the
be
top.
here all night.
She's not up here at the top. I'm telling you, that's not her.
Okay, well, I'm saying you were scrolling all the way to the bottom. So
Yeah, because she's not
let's-
up here at the top.
Okay.
You know,
You were like all the way at the bottom.
I don't know where her chat is at. It
Okay.
got lost, so I don't know where it's at. I'm being
Okay.
honest. I'm trying to scroll through all
Well,
that.
you could find it, but let's just your name on here is Giant Fig, correct?
Okay.
Underscore Fig. Yeah.
Sure. Yes.
So she says it's cool. LOL responding to you saying I'm sorry. You say what grade? She says 6th. You remember that, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what'd you say in response to
I
that?
don't remember. I don't remember any of this.
You
I'm gonna be
say,
honest.
sure, nice, how old are you? She says 12 you. You remember that, right?
Yes. Now I remember when you say it. I remember it.
So you remember her saying she's 12 years old?
Yes, it's fucked up. I know.
And you're 29. You say, I'm 29. You say, I bet you're a cutie, right after she says she's 12. She says, swap pics. She says, okay, go ahead. You send this picture. You see this picture?
Yes.
Is that you with your shirt off?
Yes. I just got in bed.
Okay, so that's not a sexual thing?
No, I don't ever. I don't go to bed with a shirt on. It's just I get hot.
Okay. So she sends a picture of herself and says, where are you from? Does she look familiar? Kelsey? That's her name.
Okay. Yes.
Kelsey?
now. Yeah.
Okay. Where are you from? You say you are cute, Florida. I call her
I get
cute.
where you're going. with
Okay.
this.
What city? She says you're far away. You say
You don't have to read
Jacksonville.
it. I understand.
What about you? She says Fleming Island. You say nights. Do you have any cute bikinis? Or do you have cute bikinis? Do you remember? Do you remember
We
that?
have to do this right now.
We do have to do this right now. I mean, we could go sit down in the movie theater. We don't have to do this in the parking lot. But you're the one who decided to run out like that.
We can go to a different part of the parking lot.
Huh?
We can go to a different part of the parking lot, like over there somewhere. It's still outside.
We can go over there. I mean, I don't want to go too far from the streetlights or anything because the way you are dangerous. And we haven't even gone through half of the screenshots yet. So, I mean, I still don't know who you are. I'm trying to get a gauge of who you are, but I don't know. So,
I'm a person who's trouble. That's what I
who's
am.
trouble?
I'm a
Okay.
person that needs help. And I have needed help for a long time, but when I'm with my family, I'm different. And I don't know
When you're
why.
with your family, you're different, you think?
Like,
What does that mean?
when I say I'm different, I say that I feel like I'm normal. I don't know, but when I'm away from my
You're
family,
normal, you said?
when I'm away from my family, I don't feel normal.
What do you feel like?
I just feel alone.
Okay. Okay, you know, and I get that. I get that, and you know, you understand that that doesn't give you the right.
I don't think you do. Have you ever been around military people? Do you understand that when we go out, we're in in Navy, you're in a box, and you're going out into the middle of the ocean for days and days and months on end. And you get to go into ports every once in a while, and then yes, you're with the same people, but you're alone. Nobody gets that.
Okay,
And so you
so
can't say
we
you
chose
get
to
that.
talk to a 12-year-old,
Yes, that's fucked up. I understand.
and
That's
you
completely fucked
got
up,
off
and
the ship, and you could have, you know, sought out an adult female. You could have sought out your wife.
Who's not here?
Okay, that's a choice you made.
Yes, I know I fucked up. I understand that.
And if you didn't, you know, if you want to cheat on her and do all those things, you know, that's one thing, and that's disgusting. But you know, what's more disgusting is the fact that you are having conversations that you have yet to go over
We have to go.
with a 12-year-old. That's what's the problem here. And you chose a 12-year-old over adult female. Why'd you do that? How is your baby a boy or a girl?
I don't have to disclose it.
Okay. Well, I think you already said it earlier. You said girl, but it's just a test of your honesty.
Yeah, good.
Okay, so do you have any cute bikinis? You're only 36 minutes away from me. So why did you ask her about cute bikinis? Let's be honest.
I don't know.
You do know.
I don't.
You do know.
No, I don't. I don't know what was over my head through this entire thing at all, period. I don't know why I even thought about this.
Okay, well, when drug addicts are asked why they, you know, that makes them feel good, it makes them forget, it makes them, like, they're honest if you
The
want to
rush.
get help. If you want to get help,
And the rush, I guess. The rush is...
and you just don't know why you do what you do. So a rush, you're saying. That's it?
The...
So you wanted to see
feeling-
her in a cute bikini for a rush?
No, that sounds even worse.
Okay, well, that's what the reality is here. And how can you get help when you can't even own up to who you are, what you've done, what you've said, what you meant? I mean, you're in the military. You should get it.
Fucked up
Honesty.
individual.
Well,
I understand
being
that.
honest is the big thing. And you're not being honest right now. But
So I...
sorry if what I said bother you.
No, you're being honest, and I appreciate that. I need to hear things that I don't need. I need to hear things that need to be said, and what you're saying is true. And I feel like I should just go jump in the water right now and not try to swim out. That's how I feel right now. I feel like not being alive right now is the best thing, honestly, for everybody. But
You know, and everybody has a choice in life. And,
I fucked up.
she said she texted the number you gave her. This continues on to text.
So what do I'll do
Does
this
your
for
dad or mom know you're texting me? We're doing this to get in the mind of people like you and find resources if you're able to get them. But that's what we're trying to. We're on page 10.
Okay. But I just want to know, in general, like, why you guys do this.
Hi, Kelsey. Aren't you supposed to be asleep? Does your dad or mom know you're texting me? Why did you say that? Let's be honest here.
Because I feel like that if they would have seen that, they would have told her to stop.
Right.
And that
Why?
would have kept the conversation from getting keep going.
Why? Why would they have done that? In your opinion.
Because texting an older person is not something you should do.
Okay.
And it's a terrible thing to do.
She doesn't respond. You know, and you spam, you say good morning, hi, good night, good morning,
Retarded.
hi.
Stupid fucking retarded.
She says, hey, you say, how are you doing? She doesn't respond. There's so many points in here where you could have just,
Stop. I know.
yeah, she wasn't responding and you kept going, correct?
I did.
How are you doing? Good night, princess. How did you sleep? Good, you. She said, can you send a pic? You say, sure, you first, I'm nervous. Why were you nervous?
Because I know I shouldn't have been doing it,
No.
but I was doing it anyways.
Okay. That's honest. That's honest. What's going on over there?
You're taking pictures from over here, and I don't want you to take pictures of me. I really want to go home, and I really just want to destroy my phone and throw it out the window.
Well, don't do that because, you know.
No, because I need to. I really feel like I need to just get another phone and not even have this whole thing. Just start over. And
Why are you nervous? I don't understand. We're already in school. What time do you get out? 4. Your turn. You cute. She sends another picture. Do you remember this picture? Look. Do you remember this picture? Look, this is accountability.
yes, but I don't. I know I fucked up.
Look
okay?
at her.
Yes,
That's
I
a
know.
child. That's someone's little girl.
No.
You sent a picture of that's you, correct? Again,
Yes, that's me.
with the vape or whatever that is. This right here. You didn't even look at it, and you said it's you.
It's a hookah.
Okay.
You already know what it is.
He said, I'm not trying to get in trouble. So you know that this is illegal, right? I can't hear you.
Yes.
Okay.
I fucked up. I know.
He said, I'm also nervous because I don't want to get in trouble by the law. He said, why would you get in trouble? You say, how old are you? 14? She says, LOL, 12. When she already told you she was 12, but she repeats it again. You say, okay, your age doesn't bother me, but I don't want to get in trouble. I'm 29. So it's not a problem to you. It doesn't bother you. So you see how I could get in trouble. He says, I won't tell no one we're talking. No one goes through my phone. You say, okay, if we go out together, what do we tell people? Like if we go out to the mall or to a movie. He says, I don't know. Oh, well, you're my big bro. You'd want to hang with me? Question mark.
And
How
to
many
be
classes
honest-
do you have?
To be honest,
She says, no, I asked you a question. Don't ignore my question and ask me a question. She says, because I'm 29. I mean, you say because I'm 29. It's frowned upon for a 29-year-old talking to a 12-year-old. It's frowned upon?
super frowned upon
Why is it frowned upon?
because it's disgusting. That's family. Phil,
You give her the nickname Princess. You say, do you want to go to the mall or a movie or stay at your house or come to mine? If people ask questions, if I come get you, we're almost done with this, and then we can, talk about resources. They're like, okay, I can come get you. Are you good with that? When people ask questions, if I come get you. She says, well, I'd like to know what I'm getting myself into. You say, okay, well, we can hang out and see where it goes. Because her neighbor might snitch on her. She's nosy. You say, okay, where do you want to meet? If you got something in mind, you can be real with me. LOL, won't offend me, she says. You say, LOL, okay. Have you had sex yet?
Yes, that was the part where I fucked up.
You said maybe we can get naked and cuddle or cuddle and close. You said that, right? She said she's done it once. You say, did it hurt? She said, little. You say, I'm sorry, we don't have to have sex, but I can get you off if you want. What did you mean by that? To get her off?
I really had to answer that question.
I mean, it's a test of honesty. You don't have to answer any questions here,
called
but
an
this is
orgasm.
just, it's what?
It's called an orgasm.
So you wanted to give her an orgasm?
Sure, yes.
Why?
I don't know, because I'm psychotic. The person that doesn't know, I don't know. I just feel gross now.
Well, these are there's steps to this, you know. Like I said, it's like, you know, Alcoholics Anonymous kind of thing, where it's like there's steps.
I'd like to be an alcoholic right now.
She says, just tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you if I'm down. You say, I want to have sex and I want to eat you out, but first I want to take you out to eat. What does eat you out mean?
Seriously.
What does that mean?
Go down on a girl.
So like oral sex?
Yes.
I can't hear you. You're like buried in
Yes.
your hands. Okay, so it's just like,
Gross.
what are the thoughts that are going through your head when this is going on?
None. Not a single thought.
Well, there are thoughts.
No, not a single thought that tells me to stop. I don't know why. This hurts.
That's honest.
Oh. This thing didn't happen.
She says, oh dang. She says, do you really want to do that with me? You say, are you down? What time do you want me to pick you up and where? I want you to sleep in. So yeah, I'm a little nervous about that. Because she says, didn't you think you'd want to do that since I'm 12? There's another chance that you had. And you said,
I mean,
yeah, I'm a little nervous about that, but once we meet, I think I'll be fine. And yeah, I want you to get enough sleep on Friday night. You know, the verification pictures are sent. She says, send pic with pinky on your forehead. This is you, right?
Yes, that's me.
And it's just like, why? It's just no thoughts in your head
No.
besides.
Except for I'm about to go to that liquor store right over there, grab some stuff and go home. That's all the thoughts in my head right now. I don't want to wake up tomorrow.
So that was weird after sending the picture. You say, how do I know you're not catfishing? Because when she gets home, she'll take a pic. And you tell her to take a picture with kissing her middle and ring fingers. What nicknames do your friends give you? You say. She says, Kels. It's the only nickname I've been called. You say, how about I call you Princess or Sweet Pea or Baby? Princess works, she says. You say, okay. Talk about what music you guys listen to. So you want to spend the night? She says, really? You say, yeah. Okay, cool. I'll tell my friend I can't hang out with her. You say, oh, okay. You say, okay, princess, I understand. Make sure you pack your shampoo and soap for the sleepover. So you wanted to have a sleepover and everything.
I understand.
I'm just asking you questions, honestly.
I do. I realize now that what I did was not something a person should do.
She talks about school over and over again. And say, I can't leave the ship, princess. And she asked for a picture to verify. I'm on a boat and I have to be here for 24 hours. I'll be leaving around lunch, so I'll send you the pic, okay? She says, oh, are you in the Navy or something? You say, yeah, I am. She says, oh. You say, is that okay? She says, yeah. Can I see a pic of you in your uniform? You say, okay, are you home now? And then you say, maybe. She's not home yet. You say, okay, where are you? What time did you go to sleep? She doesn't respond. You say, good night, princess. I will see you tomorrow. She sends a verification picture proving it's her. Do you remember that? She says, I'm real. You say, LOL, you're a cutie.
I'll tell you what's going through the mind of people, like what I've done.
And yours are cute too. Are you going to keep them that color when we go on our dates? She says, probably. You say, good, I like that color. You want to call her, you say. You say, can I see what you're wearing for school today? She says, I'll send a pic a little later when I can. When are you going to send me that pic you owe me, she says. Then you send her this. Is this you in your Navy uniform? What is it?
Yes, it is.
This one right here?
Yes, it
And why are you covering things?
is.
Because why? I can't hear you. You're like talking to the ground.
Because I'm in the Navy and I don't post pictures like that.
Or are you just trying to cover what's on there?
Exactly.
You said exactly?
That's what I'm trying to do is cover what's on there.
And what's on there?
My rank, my last name.
Okay.
Stuff that's
So
not
you know
really
that this
supposed
is wrong
Yes,
because
I
you tried
know.
to cover your rank and your name.
No, I do that with any picture that anybody asks me to send them. I don't take pictures of me and you from.
Well, you did here.
I understand that. That's why I did what I did. I understand I messed up. I understand what I did was wrong.
This is nice, but I meant the one proving you're in Jax. And so you send a picture of the next Mayport
Yep.
gas station area.
There's another one of the Mayport sign. There's another one of something else. And there's another
commissary?
One of, yeah, and there's another one of the Jack's shooting range. Yes, I know that's wrong. I know I fucked up. I know I messed up. I know that what I did was wrong. I understand. I'm not trying to get out of this. I don't want you to know that. I'm just saying that I understand what you're trying to tell me. What I did was wrong. I get that.
And you sent a picture in front of the prove you're in Jacksonville.
That's what I was talking about.
Say, can I call you? Call me. Why didn't you answer? Say, okay, well, I'm going to the movie, so you just tell me which one. You say, can I come get you now? You really want to come get it? I can't hear you.
I said yes, I was being stupid.
You say, okay, you say, call me please. Princess? Question mark? Sorry I sent that. I'm sending so many messages. Do you like pizza? I'm really nervous now. Just spamming. And then she says, oh snap, you're not lying in response to the picture that she took in front of the
Some people
Jacksonville.
need attention that don't get attention that often.
I'm sorry? You're like talking to the ground. You're playing with grass
I'm
like
not
a
talking
child.
to the girl. I'm nervous right now.
I understand that, but
and
like,
I
let's
know
be
I
an
fucked
adult
up.
here.
Okay, let's be an adult. All right. I fucked up. You're here because I fucked up. You're here because what I did was wrong, and I should put in jail. But
That may or may not happen tonight, depending on how this goes. And that's why I'm trying to get through this. Because you think I want to be out here all night reading
no, I know you
screenshots?
don't.
I mean,
I know,
like-
I'm sorry. I apologize.
So, told you, LOL, in response to the picture. So, do you like pizza? Can you call it? Can you call it? Can you call? It would be faster to call. And by my mom, she's not leaving today. Don't be mad at me. You see, I'm not mad, sweetie. You can go to a friend's house, quote unquote. You can meet somewhere. Just say you're meeting them at a park or something. I also have some beer if you've never tried that. So you wanted to give her beer too?
Let her try it.
I'm sorry?
Let her try it.
Okay. Now, do you think 12-year-olds should be
Nope. I don't.
drinking
I don't know why
beer?
I even asked her. I don't even know why I'm even. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life right now.
You don't know what to do with your wife?
My life.
Oh.
Life.
So I haven't tried beer. I want to though. Let me see if I can get away. See, I'm at Costco, so I'll wait. Where would be neat? Question mark. I went to Target to grab some other stuff. I'm ready if you are. I just need a place to go to. I'm also playing pop music right now. I ain't gonna lie, you in your uniform? Yes, she says. You got more pics in your uniform? My mom is being annoying. You say, I'm sorry, and I have one more. Are you able to leave? What is she saying? I don't know. Can you meet tomorrow, she says? Talk about meeting and addresses. He said, we could have cuddled all night since you couldn't come. She's, bruh, you can't just come here, LOL. Well, next weekend I could stay Friday and Saturday because she works all weekend and always lets me go stay the night at friends, and she works all weekend. You say, Princess, I won't be here next weekend, but I will be here the weekend of the 14th. Can I call? So she couldn't hang out. And so, why are you leaving?
Navy.
What?
It's called an underway. It's where we leave the pier with the ship.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
It's where we leave the pier with the ship for long periods of time. It's called an underway.
To do what?
Anything. Anything the Navy requests us or tells us to do.
She'll let you know later. My mom's being super annoying right now. You ask about when her mom works, what mall she's near. Say, okay, Princess, I'm here for you if you need me. That's what she wore for school. Princess, are you awake? Good morning, Princess. Or standing, and she says, hey. You say, hey. You say, is she gone yet? Talking about her mom, correct? She says, no. What you doing? You say, laying on the couch waiting to come get you. You say, Princess, you okay? You say, now is she gone? Princess, can I come get you now? Hey, is she gone now? I guess not. She doesn't say anything. You say, hey, can I come get you now? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, well, I guess I'll come see you when I get back on the 14th. Hope I didn't upset you. She responds, sorry, my mom switched leaving to next week, shaking my head. You say, oh, okay. Oh, well, are you done talking to me now? With a bunch of dots. I miss talking to you. She doesn't say anything. Again, you then say, good morning. Princess, when you wake up, call me. You say, hey. She says, hey. Well, it looks like you have to wait until you come back on the 14th. Okay, are you okay with that? So you talk about leaving on the boat, more asking about what she's wearing. She's mad at you every time she doesn't respond. And so, well, I still want to know if the guy I'm talking to has a girl. You got kids too? Would you want to try and meet this week before I leave? My mom works evenings Tuesday through Friday. You want to meet on Thursday? What time do you want to meet? You say, I feel like you're mad at me, you say. What time does she work? She says, you want to meet maybe Wednesday instead of Thursday? She says, I'm not mad at you. You say, sure, what time? What time should we meet, sweetie? What are you wearing to school? Why do you keep asking? You want pictures of her? You say that like a lot.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Probably around 6ish. Can we video chat tonight? Oh wait, I deleted my snap. Never mind, she says. You say, okay, make another one. Or we can use Google Chat to video chat. You say, I'm heading home now. She says, you have a good day? You didn't answer. Do you have kids? Oh, before that, you say you have a wife. You tell her you have a wife. That she's not with me right now. She's in another state. And you say that you also have a 2-month-old. Now, you said you didn't want to disclose her gender, but then you say it to a 12-year-old. So, what's that about?
Because it's fucked up. If I ever had somebody do this to my kid and I found out about it, I'd probably do the same thing you're doing right now. Or worse. So I feel terrible and I understand what I was doing was wrong.
You speak about video chatting. You say, are you on birth control? She says, no, why? You say, just wondering if I might need to get condoms or not. I don't want to maybe have sex and you end up pregnant. Or I can just pull out and either come in your ass or mouth. Up to you.
I I'm disgusted by what I said, and I'm also disgusted by what I said.
Did you bring condoms?
No.
Be honest.
Because I wasn't going to plan on doing this tonight. I was actually going in there and telling her I'm not doing this. I'm going home. 100% honesty.
That's not honest, but okay.
How you know it's not honest? You
Because
say
I've
you
done
don't
this
know
a
me.
lot.
Okay, but you said you don't know me.
Then why did earlier when you said you were going to stay and watch the movie? Now you're going home? That's two different stories. You were being 100% honest then, now you're being 100% honest now?
I was going to stay and watch the movie.
Oh, okay. So it changes.
But it didn't change. But I was going to go home by myself. Because I paid for the movie. Why would I just pay for a movie and not watch it?
You know the truth. God knows the truth. Like, I mean, whatever you believe in. I mean, but if that's what you want to go with. LOL, I asked what you wanted to do after the movie. You said you don't know. Is that what you're trying to do? You say maybe LOL, I'm not sure. Just preparing for every possible event. Because our song is Little Boot Thing by Paul Russell. She says, oh, okay. You said a kissy face. She says, I want see another picture of you in your uniform. You say later. That's what school she goes to. Hey, Princess, I've been thinking about our date Wednesday. You send this picture. Is this you on the boat?
Yes.
It looks like a boat.
It's a boat.
Another picture of yourself. You say, is that what you wanted? Winky face. You say, I have a question for you. Princess, are you home? Can I get more pictures of you, please? Hey, cutie. She doesn't respond. Then she says, I was hoping for like a full body pic of you in your uniform. You say, oh, okay, well, hang on, I'll get you one. Can I get one of you full body? He says, you said you can surprise me of what you're wearing if you are wearing anything at all. You were hoping to get a nude picture, right?
I don't know what I was hoping to get.
Well, let's just be honest, because we all know what that means.
I don't know what I was going to get, but I wasn't hoping for anything in particular.
You were, and it's just like we wouldn't be sitting here reading screenshots if we were just gonna like, if this is the police would be here and everything. We are really trying to get to the bottom of what's going on here, and it's just like being honest is the best policy. And you saying you can surprise me of what you're wearing if you are wearing anything at all.
Yes, that's what I wanted.
What did you say?
And yes, that's what I wanted.
You wanted new pictures?
Yeah. Good psychopath.
You say nice about. I mean, she says nice about the uniform picture you sent. That's you, right? Do you have a house here? I thought you were on the boat, or how does that work?
So I have a house, but also I'll live on the boat when we go out to sea.
Okay. I would have to change before we go into the movie. I'm not supposed to go out in uniform to places other than work and home. Princess, send me a picture of you, please. Hey, is your mom asleep? You awake? Good morning, Princess. Again, spamming. Have a good day at school, okay, Princess? Because tomorrow we are going to have so much fun. She says, you too. You say, can I see your outfit? I haven't gotten any more pictures of you, Princess. She says hi and sends another picture of herself. You remember those pictures? I kept trying to send the pic, but it wouldn't send. I love your hair. Your jacket is cute too, you say. Can we take pictures together tomorrow? Of course. Like selfies, she said. Yeah, maybe some other things if you're okay with it, but we can talk about it tomorrow when I see you. She says, like what? I want to know. You said, like some sexy pictures. So you want to come to my house after the movie? How long do we have before you have to be home? So this is what I'm saying again. You say you're going to come here and you're just going to, tell her whatever it is that you're going to tell and leave. That's not true.
On the drive
You
here.
said multiple times.
On the drive.
You said multiple times that you want to come to my house after the movie.
You,
And so, but
Have
let's
the time
let's
to-
come back to that though.
Okay.
You said sexy pictures you want to take tomorrow, which is today. What did you mean by that?
I don't know.
You do.
Sexy pictures could be anything between
Could be
hoses,
anything. But what did you mean?
hoses.
Like what?
I don't know. I don't do that kind of pictures. I don't take those kind of pictures.
Well, you wanted them. So what did you have in your mind?
didn't really have anything in my mind.
You said you want to talk about it today.
I don't know what I was thinking. I don't, because I don't know what was going through when I sent that part.
Okay, well, does taking nude pictures of her or pictures of her in scantily clad, does that ring a bell?
Sure.
What do you mean,
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah. That rings a bell ish, I guess. I don't know.
Ish? Like, what do you mean by that?
I don't remember asking that part, but
And you didn't. I'm asking you, is that what you meant? Because you're saying it could have been all these things. Is that what you meant? Because I have more here. But what did you mean by that?
not trying to take too long. That way it seems like I'm not trying to make something up. I'm trying to.
That's
genuinely-
exactly what it feels like.
I'm
but, you know,
genuinely trying to think
yeah,
about what
you
I
can
mean
take
by
as
that.
long as you want. I mean, like I said, this is all gonna, you know, this is all a test of your honesty here.
Okay. I don't know what kind of pictures I really wanted to take, to be honest. I was hoping maybe for something sexy. I don't know what kind of. I
So
don't
what
know
type of sexy? Maybe like in the bathroom, you would like what would it happen? Like you're gonna take pictures of in the bath, like what? Like sexy pictures? Like what do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know specifically what.
Let's just be honest. Like just
I
let
am-
it out. Like I mean, it's
I'm being honest. I don't know in particular what I was wanting. I don't. I genuinely don't, because I didn't think that far ahead.
you did. You said talk about it tomorrow. You said like some sexy pictures.
Right.
You said I will have to show you.
Yes.
What does
Showing,
that mean?
because I don't know what I would have done.
You said you wanted to show her. How would you show her?
Stances, I guess.
Stances.
Yes, like how you stand.
Okay, so you would have like had her pose naked and take pictures of her.
I would know. No,
I mean, what was it?
I don't know. It wasn't going to be that.
You said, okay, princess baby, it would be easier to show you. So it's really hard to explain. Do you have any phones? She said, I had one, but I don't know where it is. I don't know why. You say, you should wear that tomorrow for me. She says, well, she says, well, try to explain it, LOL. You say, do you have any bras with lace in them? She says, no. Why would a 12-year-old have lace? I mean, it's where you sit. It's where you and I sit, stand or lay down in a sexy position. Right? Now, I'm going to give you one more chance. Okay? Because there's 5 different messages that spell out exactly what you wanted.
Okay, so cuddling.
What?
I think one of them would have been cuddling, but I don't.
No, that you said pictures and lay down and sit in a sexy position, like you both doing that. That's what it says here.
Right.
It's where you and I sit, sexy position, stand, and it's like what did you want there?
I honestly don't remember. I don't know what was going through my head when I typed that or what I wanted when I typed that. The only thing I can think of would have been just maybe cuddling. I'm not sure. And I don't know.
It's starting to sound like you think this is a game, man. Quit playing with fucking grass. All right? Show us some respect, please. Thank you. You came to meet a 12-year-old. Quit playing with grass. It's not important. We're asking you questions and you're blatantly disregarding them.
Not.
It's not hard to answer, is it? Because you said you didn't know, and then 5 messages later, it spells it all out.
Just be honest. Like you see how this is hard for us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like we could just be honest here. You're going in circles and playing with grass, and it's just like, as much as you don't want to be here, we don't want to be here either. I wish that you would have never talked to a child. I wish that you just lived your life with your wife and your baby.
They're not here.
I'm sorry?
They're not here. They're in a different state.
Okay. Like, is this what you tell yourself every time you cheat on your
No.
wife?
No, it's not.
They're real.
I-
You just pretend she's not real when you go off and do these things? What do you mean they're in another state? That has nothing to do with anything.
Right.
That woman had your child.
And you're supposed to be the role model for that child.
Right.
So what did you mean by that?
By the sexy picture part?
Yes.
That was gross? Okay. I think it was watching TV. No, not watching TV because that's not sexy.
Just be honest.
I am. I'm trying.
I don't care about the TV. I don't care. I care about the pictures
I
and
know.
the positions and all that.
Her with no shirt on, me with no shirt on. I guess that's where I was going with that.
What do you mean? Like,
With the picture.
so you wanted to take pictures with her with her shirt off and you with your shirt off or something? That's what you wanted?
Yeah. It's just disgusting.
You should get some more thongs. I mean, this is like you're being honest, you know? There's some guys that don't want to be honest. And they go in circles and, you know, you're being honest. So that's a very huge step.
I do need help.
You do need help. You definitely do need help.
Do you have a card or something that I
We can get to that in a second. We do have a lot of resources.
I'm sorry for playing with the grass.
Hey baby, can I get those pictures now? Why do you need pics of my bra? That's kind of weird. Because you wanted to see a picture of her in her bra, right?
No, it's up here.
Okay. So you remember that, but you didn't remember her name, or were you just kind of like blanking out over there?
I honestly didn't remember her name. Because I had
So you remember that you wanted specific pictures of her bras, but you don't remember her name.
Right.
Okay. I'm just checking. You say I want to pick one out for you tomorrow. I want a video chat so I can pick your outfit tomorrow. She says I'd rather surprise you with a nice outfit. You say, okay, I'm excited now. So what time do I need to have you home by? She says, I don't know yet. I gotta see when my mom is getting off. But let's meet around 7 tomorrow. You say, okay, where? I need an address, beautiful. She sends you this address, correct?
Yeah.
1820 Town Center Boulevard,
Yeah.
Fleming Island. That's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
She says, can I call you in a sec? You say, okay. I'm excited to hear your voice. Princess, it's been a sec. With a winky face. Then you guys had a call. And what did you speak about on that call?
Just work and about my wife, my kids, what I do at work.
What did you say about your wife and your kids?
I have one kid, but just what she does, where she at, what happened to her, stuff like that.
What happened to her?
She got into a wreck and that's she had to have an emergency C-section. And right now she's at her mom's house because she can't walk on her own and she has to have a crutch and she can't hold my daughter because of that. And she's in a wheelchair sometimes too and she's in physical therapy.
All that, and you're here? And now you didn't speak about that with her. You did speak about how your wife's not gonna find out, correct?
Yes, you did say that.
Do you play with grass when you're nervous, or like?
I use my hands a lot when I'm nervous. So I figured this is the best option for moving my hands. So I'm sorry. I can stop. I'm sorry.
I really like talking to you. You have a beautiful voice. If you want to bring an extra pair of clothes, you can shower at my place. I would bring an extra pair of panties and a bra, just in case. You say, and then she says, I enjoy talking to you too. I'm excited for tomorrow. You say, me too, princess. She says, do you know what movie you want to see? You can see whatever, we can see whatever you want to see. Are you going to hold my hand when we walk in? You can hold my arm and hand if you want. You're going to watch the Bob Marley movie. I already got the tickets and the popcorn ordered. So is that true?
Yep. I can show you the receipt.
Where's the receipt? Where is it? Okay, well, where's her ticket? It says two. Where does it say 2 tickets? 1 adult, 1 child, right? So again, like, this is where the lies start to unfold. You bought a ticket for you and a child, and you said that you're just gonna come here and tell her this, that, and the third and leave. You bought tickets and popcorn.
I was gonna see the movie, like I said, because I
With
bought
her.
it. Yes, didn't lie about that. But then I was gonna tell her, I'm not going home with you. You're going back to your house. I'm going back to my house. I changed my mind as soon as I got here. As soon as I started driving up
So
here.
you say, yeah, I would like that, when she says, I will hold your hand if you want. We can meet in the movie theater around 7 still. You say, good morning, my princess. Do you like dresses? She says, hey, I don't really wear dresses, but I would start wearing them more. You say, I might want to buy you one. Would you wear them more for me? Do you know what size you wear in dresses? You guys talk about the dresses. This is how far are you from the movie theater? 1 hour and 4 minutes. So we're pretty far from here. So you drove all the way here to come see her? And you were just gonna watch a movie and...
Because I changed my mind when I got here. I'm being honest with you.
That's with traffic, it'll probably be about 45 minutes. Okay, not too bad. You excited? Very excited. Are you? She says yes. You say, where do you want to go to get the dress, and do you want to do it when I get back? You can inside and get some popcorn so I can eat some, since you have to wait until I eat for the movie.
When it says do it when I get back and then buy the dress.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I already ordered popcorn. You already ordered it. She says, I think there's a few seats in there we can sit and wait. Haven't been there in a long time. She said you'll leave at 4:30, and you'll text her when... So you left early to go to Target, right? What'd you buy at Target? Let's be honest.
I got a toaster. I needed a toaster in my house, so I bought a toaster.
What else?
And I bought peanut M&Ms.
What else? And it's like, there's facilities here, and it's like, if you want to lie, there's programs. You get what I'm saying? And there's a lot of things that can be done. And if you brought things, if you bought stuff for her, you need to know. Because it's going to be found out. Because you need to go to a facility. You get what I'm saying? So
This is my like clothes.
it's going to be found out. What did you
Kinda
buy?
A toaster, a peanut M&Ms. Are you talking about clothes?
I'm talking about, what did you buy? Everything. Listen. Don't worry about them. They don't care about you and what's going on. Continue with what you're saying.
I bought
Okay.
Peanut M&Ms and Toasters for $1.
You didn't buy her a dress?
Nope.
Okay, I mean, this is honest. I mean, you know, this is good. It's good. So you're getting ready, all of those things. I'm ready, I'm leaving in 2 hours. And do you feel like you can get help?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm gonna go to a pastor and talk to them.
And just another thing, you know, with the phone call, it's interesting you said everything about your wife, but you also said that, what did you say about, you know, being on the couch? What did you say about that?
I'm not cuddling on the couch.
And doing what?
I don't particularly,
Do
honestly
you
don't
recall
remember.
you saying making out? Because we do have everything.
I believe you have everything. I don't remember that part, but yeah, I do know.
So you want to make out on the couch too?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
That's what I said, yes.
Is this your Facebook profile?
Yeah.
So are you willing to go somewhere and receive help? All right. I can get with my team and see what we can do for you here. If you have to double check if somebody can come out and speak with you, but I'm gonna go ahead and see about that. Okay.
You can contact Jimmy. He should be available.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
you want to talk to him a little bit about, you know,
Yeah, what we do.
you know, just what questions about himself, you know, that you feel like you should get, but that's what matters.
All right, Aaron. Want to do me a favor and stand up?
Video?
What was that?
Are you videoing me?
Yeah, I'm doing this for my safety and yours. Because who knows? You could be like, oh, I beat the shit out of you, and I really didn't.
I would never do that.
Well, who knows? Most people would never come to meet a 12-year-old, but you did that. Yeah. Can you face me a little bit too? I mean, this is man to man. This is some respect.
Give me the keys. I gotta get Jimmy's card.
Doesn't matter. We already have your face. We have your license plate. Listen, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. We have contacts in the Navy. We know everything. All right. You know.
I believe it.
Yep. Surface
You want me to
warfare
step further away?
pin. Second class. What are you? A gunner's mate too?
I'm gunner's mate, yeah.
Gunner's mate. Yep. We're on duty the other day at a radio in a specific duty section. What is it? 12-hour watches?
I can't disclose that. I actually cannot. It's illegal for me to disclose that.
Okay. It's okay. We already know it.
Okay. But I can't tell you.
Yeah, it makes
That's what I'm
sense.
saying.
Makes sense. It's like CAT card, DOD ID, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we get it. We get it. All right. Well, basically what we do is we find people like you, for instance, and trust me, there's people worse. There's people who aren't remorseful. There's people who, aren't honest. And these conversations usually go a different way.
You mean I'm gonna cross my arms? Do you, honestly, do you feel threatened when I cross my arms?
No,
Okay.
you're good like that. And no offense to you, but people who tend to do things like this don't threaten me at all.
I
Yeah.
figured. I just, I want everybody to be comfortable, and I don't want to make people uncomfortable more than I already have.
Right. Well, My associate's currently talking with Jimmy. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure that should be the counselor we have on standby right now. So basically what we do and what our team does is we protect children from people like you who are here to exploit them and harm them. I know you mentioned that you drove an hour from Mayport basically to come here to not meet the child and just watch a movie. It's very hard to
No.
understand.
To watch the movie and then tell her that she's not coming home with me.
So you still wanted to watch the movie with her?
Yes.
Okay. You see even where that's kind of
Yes.
fucked up?
Very fucked up.
All right.
Everything that I did today and that I have been doing for the past couple of days is fucked up.
So you're trying to tell me that you're gonna walk into this movie theater, watch a 2-hour movie with a 12-year-old, with the thought of telling her that you can't see her.
Yes.
You see how the honesty kind of gets blurred?
Yeah, I can see that. But no, that's honestly what I was going to do. Because when I got here, I wanted to watch the movie. Honestly, whether she was there or not.
You do know they do refunds for stuff like this too. You could have called them and been like, hey, I live an hour away. My address is here. You know, refund me. I need to go see it over there. Never could have drove an hour. And how far is the Target from here?
5 minutes, I think.
5 minutes. So 5 minutes away, you went and bought something specific for this occasion. So after buying condoms, in that 5-minute drive, you decided that you didn't want to see her. Again, how are we supposed to believe that?
I get that.
Like, come on, man, you have a daughter. Like, you're supposed to be the rock of the family. You're supposed to be the role model. And I know, especially being a gunner's mate and in the Navy, you would literally want to kill somebody who would do this to your child. And I'm gonna give you some honesty of my own, man. Crouching down and crying, it's not giving me any sympathy for you.
I don't want your sympathy.
I know.
Don't deserve it.
Okay, well, it's time to be a grown-ass man. You made decisions, you made mistakes.
I'm not crying for sympathy.
Oh, we're trying to get you help. You said you wanted help.
I do. I'm not saying that I don't want help. I'm just saying that I was not trying to get people's sympathy. I'm not trying to get, a pat on the back. Hey, it's going to be okay. I'm crying because it's a lot of emotion.
Oh, I know. It's understandable.
I always crash down because I can't stand up for too long.
There's a lot of points, man. I don't even have enough fingers to count the amount of times that you could have turned around, blocked her, stopped messaging her, turned around, stopped driving.
There's a lot.
I mean, what did you do on the hour drive here? Did you just listen to music, chill, jam out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wasn't even thinking about anything.
Well, we know that. You don't have to say that.
I appreciate you guys doing this. I know that sounds weird, but I do. I know me running, that was not something I should have done. I should have just walked out of here and just stood up here like we already did.
And, our organization is very flexible. We try and help people the best we can.
You probably won't even let me be a part of it now, would you?
Say that again?
I said y'all probably wouldn't even let me be a part of it, would you?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, you kind of ruined that.
Yeah.
And obviously, like I said, we have contacts, military, so we're not opposed to people helping. I mean, this is a great cause. There's many people that are on our team and that support what we do and care about what we do. But people on the other end of this, just doesn't work like that.
I get that.
And
And I respect that.
this is all about getting people help, spreading the word, because again, the mom and dad of this child doesn't know what's going on. Like, Like, yeah, you may be sitting here unapologetic and all that stuff, but what happens if we didn't show up? You could have sat through that 2-hour movie, and then an hour of the way through, oh my God, I like holding her hand. I like her being here. And then guess what? You take her back to your house. You do unspeakable things. You ruin that child's life. Do you know the statistics
I don't.
of this kind of stuff?
I don't.
Kids grow up with so many issues because of this stuff. They kill themselves. Some even do it to others. Like, what caused you to want to do something like this? Did something happen when you were younger in your past? It's about being honest, man.
I had a terrible childhood, honestly.
Okay. Terrible as in parents split up,
And I was abused
sexually or physically?
physically.
Physically. But again, man, I mean, you have a daughter, right? Just because you have a bad childhood doesn't mean you have to ruin someone else's. And again, you're supposed to be that role model. You're supposed to be the one that shows your daughter that it's not okay to do those things.
You're right.
Just kind of gonna let those people get a little bit farther. Do you think you truly learned your lesson?
Yeah. I'm deleting that app when I get
Well, don't delete it right now. You're gonna only make it worse for you. I'll give you that little tip.
Okay. I was just going to delete it because, like, it's not brought anything but this.
No, I mean, that's understandable, but, you know, you start deleting specific things like that, you know, it's gonna cause issues for you. And you're in the military. I mean, stuff like this is, I mean, you know, every other week they talk about something about this, sexual assault, all that kind of stuff. The Navy is literally actively trying to get rid of that. Whether it's mil to mil, whether it's mil to civilian, it's unacceptable either way. And I know you want to sit there and think, you know, we don't know military.
No,
Because, I mean, you sit there and you're like, oh, well, I'm on a ship in a tin box, and you don't understand. Well, guess what? What are you, on a DDG?
yeah.
Yeah, so what about the other 200 people with you? Are they over here trying to meet 12-year-olds?
No, but they're also in a tin box in a stressful situation. That's all I was talking about. I wasn't talking about this. I was talking about being in a box where it's with you and 300 other people. That's like, it's
Yeah, and it makes you
small.
feel alone, right?
Yeah.
But just because you feel alone, you seek out a 12-year-old?
It's disgusting. I should have done
And I'm telling you, the other, you know, DDGs usually got around 300 people around there.
it. Yeah.
So I guarantee the other 280, 290 people are not doing this. They may feel alone. They may have wife and kids, but you know what they probably do? Shit. I know people who are in and they don't live with their wife or their kid, and you know what they do? They still prioritize them. They still FaceTime them. Even if you weren't here to meet a 12-year-old, you're on an app trying to meet other women when your wife has literally birthed your child and could have died from it. Like, do you truly sit here and think that you're the kind of man you want your daughter
Nope.
to marry, to grow up with?
Nope.
Is this something you've always wanted to do? Or is this a new thought you had a week ago? Or listen, man, it's time to be an adult. It's time to be a man. Stand the fuck up.
Dude, my legs hurt.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I'm standing here holding a fucking camera. Am I complaining about my fucking legs? Again, you don't get sympathy from me. I don't give a shit if your legs hurt. I don't give a shit if your back hurts. You're a grown-ass man. You can fucking stand there and respect me enough to talk. So like I said, is this something you've had in your mind since you were younger, in your early 20s? When did this all start?
I honestly don't know.
I mean, it doesn't have to be specific. I mean, you're 29. You've lived almost 3 decades.
I guess when I was younger, I don't know.
How young? 18, 19, 20? What?
No, younger than that.
Younger than that? You've always had tendencies to lean towards very, very young.
Just younger than me.
How old's your wife, if you don't mind me asking?
26.
27. You say younger than you. I mean, 2 years is way different than 15. It's all about getting help. Gotta admit the truth. Because if you've had these thoughts since you were younger, man, it seems like you've been lying to yourself for a long time.
Just kept pushing it away.
Hmm.
Pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it.
Why was this time different?
I have no idea.
Was it just easy? Felt like it just fell in your lap?
I guess so.
I mean, there is no I guess so. You said it earlier, you feel a rush. Like I said, man, answering honestly is the only thing you can do to help yourself.
It felt too easy.
It felt too easy.
And
Yet you still drove an hour, bought condoms, and planned on meeting her.
like a retard. I should have just turned around. I shouldn't have bought that. I shouldn't have bought the tickets.
I mean, if you want to start there, I mean, you should have never talked to her in the first place after she said she was 12.
Exactly.
Multiple chances. I literally do not have enough fingers on my hand to count the amount of chances you had. And just because some shit's easy means you go ahead and do it. I mean, it's easy to kill somebody. You see me going out and killing anybody? No. Because listen, man, there's people that do what we do and they beat the fuck out of you.
I deserve it.
But we're not about that. We like to stay professional. Like to get you help. And part of that help is you admitting the truth. What do you think your wife would think about all this?
She'd divorce me in a heartbeat.
Is she military as well?
Nope. She's civilian.
What do you think the Navy would do if they found out?
Kick me out. I wouldn't be able to work a job ever again.
And I'm assuming you didn't think that through.
Nope.
And you're supposed to go underway?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think your fellow peers would think about this too?
I don't deserve to be alive.
Because I know there's people in the military that are in that 10 box with you and they don't get to see their kids. They love their kids, they want to see their kids, and then what? You're not on the ship and the first thing you do is go see a 12-year-old? That doesn't fly with people. How long you been in the Navy?
9 years.
9 years. And you're a second class gunner's mate?
I'm a first class.
First class? So GM1. Got your surface warfare pen. Okay. So you've been on, what, 3 deployments?
Yeah.
I mean, you want to sit there and act like we don't understand? Well, shit. I understand the Navy specifically pretty well. And we have people actively at Mayport. Like, you in any type of first class associations or?
I'm in one of the first guys on my ship,
Or
but they don't do anything.
yeah, most of them don't. All right. Hey, don't go anywhere.
You actually calling somebody?
Please slow down.
Want to go ahead and try it again?
He's not gonna pick up.
Try her again.
Hey. He's done. Can you go to another room? Can you go to another room? Yes. Well, your reaction is probably going to, you're probably going to divorce me, to be honest with you. Yeah. So, I came to the theater to watch a movie with someone that is not of an appropriate age for me. Yeah. And there's people here staring at me, making sure that I'm telling you the truth.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I figured we were gonna. Yeah, I know. I want to go to another room. I know you're not okay. Just let me know when you want me to sign the divorce papers.
Okay, well, tell her you're here to meet her for sex as well. Because that's important information.
Trust me, she gets it. Okay.
It's important for her to know. Ma'am, he was also here to meet her for sex.
Will you stop?
He was
Leave me
here to
alone.
meet her for sex. He's here to meet a 12-year-old girl for sex.
God. She wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Here she is.
Put it on speaker.
Stop.
Hello. Hi, is this Willow? Yeah, I'm with Protect the
I was
Innocent.
honest with you guys.
So Protect the Innocent, we're an organization. We do this all over Florida. And so he's here to meet with you people who are a 12-year-old girl. Thankfully, this is a sting operation, and it's not an actual child. But we do have everything. I can send you over the whole Google Drive with everything in it. I'm so sorry. I know. I know. I know. I was checking with her. Yes. I'm so sorry. Yeah. And so it's an investigation, and you know, like I said, please check in with your and hasn't been touching them or listen, your baby is so much better with you. He's a blessing that we found this out, I know. Yeah, I would get everything with the divorce. I would get everything with the divorce figured out. But you can tell them everything that happened. You need to get support for this. Would you have a telephone number where I can send you everything? Because I do want to make sure that you have all of this information. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. $256. Okay, I have the number. I'm gonna send everything over there so that you have all of it. I'm with Protect the Innocent, you know, let me get you my number. Here, my email, if you have a pen, write down my email because I can. Now I'm gonna give the phone back to him, and you know, the individual people will try to lie, and they'll try to. But I'm sending you over everything, and you can look it over, and you know, yeah, just don't let him manipulate you. And you can also, yeah, you can also contact Clay County, Clear County. Clay County, County Sheriff's Office, and so you can, you know, ask them about the investigation and everything like that, and they'll have all the information on that. So you do, in fact, understand that we gave everything to them. And, you know, we'll give you all of that. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the phone. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give the phone back to him and just call the case for everything. Like I said, you have my email. Here you go. Talk to your wife.
Here. You said you wanted them.
Okay, what's else is in the bag?
Literally what I told you.
Okay,
You
let's
can
see it.
look. You
I'm
can
not going in your car. So
Alright.
if you get the bag out and lay everything out.
Oh yeah, and Sudafed because I had sinus problems. Like I said, the toaster, it's everything.
What I'm going to do is